Alright, welcome back to Yuri in Kunado Chronicles. Don't worry about it, guys. She was just preparing to teleport. Everything's alright. And so, another day of work at the cafe begins. Come to think of it, I probably should have swung by my room to change first. I mattered a little as I wore the ties on my kimono-style clothing. It's not like there's any rule that says I have to wear a uniform here, and it's not like anyone is about to complain. But I definitely let my thoughts of Yuri let me hear without quite enough for that. Yuri speaks up, oblivious to the failures of my inner monologue.
予想していた通り、だいぶ店の様子も落ち着きましたね。
This is the 5th day of operation, and while we were super busy the first 2 days, things have sloped downward from there. We're still running at the capacity in terms of seating, but the line is down to around 20 to 30 people at most. Depending on the exact time, there's sometimes only a few people waiting. Well, we only gave out a limited amount of money. This feels more normal for a cafe. I've got some mental leeway now, and I am accustomed to handling the line of people, letting me give a breezy reply. In this exact moment, I'm quietly waiting for some seats to open up. Then the voice I've been waiting to hear calls out to me.
シン様。
Yes, pervert? Yuri is coming over towards me. She has a bit of a troubled expression on her face. What's up?
それが、私、やることがなくなってしまって。
Uh-huh. I'm not sure that's really a problem. In fact, to me, it seems like a good thing.
お客さんも少なくて。何か、私が、取り返しのつかないような大きな失敗でもしてしまったのでしょうか。
Yuri has a pretty pathetic expression on her face. A rarity for her. Oh, now I get it. Her expectations are based on how busy we were on the first and second day. In which case, this much less hectic workload might feel strange to her. She really does take things so seriously, almost to a fault. It's fine, Yuri. Those first few days we were too busy. This is normal for a cafe.
そうなんですか？
Yuri is genuinely surprised. I'm sorry. I should have explained this before now. I had this conversation about how to you, man, but I forgot to let Yuri in on it. A small mistake, but I still regret it.
いえ、そういうことでしたらお気になさらず。これは関東の経済を広げるための意義のある仕事ですから。
She was boarding adorably, so... you are excused, main character, you are forgiven. And, be adored by this cutie. Yuri quickly, positively forgives me. She's so cute.
それなら、こういう手が空いたとき、何か他にするべき喫茶店の仕事はありますか？
Now she's been reassured that none of this is her fault. Yuri sounds ready to get back to it. Well, based on how busy we were the first few days, she probably has a lot left in the tank. If you've collected the cups and plates, there isn't really anything else to do.
掃き掃除でもしますか？
Until now, that's something we've been doing after closing up. No, maybe not. You might get dust to the customer's food.
あ、そうか。そうですね。
Yuri nods to herself.
私が農地で働いていた時は、配られたおにぎりに土ぼこりが混じってもあまり気にしませんでしたが。あちらは吹きさらしの場所ですしね。
That's some true grit for you. You take the serious approach, but I give a smile. There is nothing wrong about living so close to the earth. Then, the three customers all get up to leave together? Thank you for coming.
あ、 りがとうございました。
Yuri repeats after me and then hurriedly collects the cups in place and takes them back to her post. As she does so, I take the money from the free at the head of the line and point them in Yuri's direction. He's over there, my cute adorable little girlfriend. Our work continues for a while longer. Wow, this is the first time there hasn't been a line. It might have found just a few people, but this is the first time the line has vanished completely. It's only a minor thing, but it does feel good.
ああ、新しいお客さんがいなくなりましたか。大丈夫と聞いていても気になってしまいますね。
Yuri has nothing to do again and comes back towards me. She does indeed look worried, but I'm sure she'll get over this, given a few more days. It's fine, so long as we don't have any donuts left.
はい。おそらくそろそろ農地が昼食の時間になるので、そこで一斉に来るでしょうが。
Let's take a quick break until then. I let out a sigh.
先ほどの話に戻りますが、本当に私がやることはないのですか？
The staff and the kappa should just wait quietly until they are needed, so the customers can relax and enjoy their food.
なるほど。ただ待つことも仕事ですか。
Yuri sounds impressed by this new discovery. Then she stands up straight. She has plenty of experience with waiting men on guard to duty around me. This is a piece of cake for her. Or maybe donut? That's so funny. Or, if you like, you could talk to the customers like the swords do when they are here. I made this proposal with a smile.
いえ、私などと話しても誰も楽しくないでしょうし。
I do. And there are definitely people coming here to see you, Yuri.
春姫様との戦いで、今の関東でユーリ様を知らぬ者はいないでしょう。
それは、そうなのですが。
She looks like she's sucking on some bitter root.
口下手なもので、私が困りますね。
Ha ha ha. Yuri looks so embarrassed. It just makes me laugh. I breathe in the peace of this moment.
でも、
Yeah? Yuri continues without getting angry.
苦手で困ることですが、どなたかと話してみましょうか。皆の前に立つあなたのその隣にいるのなら、私も変わる努力をしても良いかもしれません。
I can't help but peer into her face. There is no sign of her pushing herself too hard, and when our eyes meet, her mouth curves into a smile. Ah, yeah, sounds good to me.
なぜあなたが戸惑っているのですか？
Well, it's just, it looks so beautiful. It's making my heart race a little. I confess while scratching my cheek.
あなたは素直ですね。
Well, I am a kotodama user, but I also just wouldn't want to lie to you. I like to let people know what I'm feeling.
訂正します。あなたはやはり素直というより隙が多いだけです。
Please have me. Yuri looks over to the kappa happily. She already has me. She's probably looking for someone to talk to. That's when I notice a lone fox-masked man looking in our direction.
あの人にしましょうか。
Yuri has noticed the same person as me. Hold on. I think I saw that same guy looking at us the other day. I was thinking that too. Even though he didn't appear on screen. I can't be sure because of the mask, but it does feel like the same person.
そうなのですか？それなら、どうして私たちを見ていたかも聞いてきます。
Yet takes my comment at face value and heads over to talk to the man. The man looks a little shaken by Yuri coming straight towards him. Maybe he was staring because he's got a thing for her? Yuri's gone, so no one hears me muttering to myself.
オーナー、嫉妬ですか？
Yes? Oh, you, I forgot about you. No, not jealous. Answer normal at my left wrist.
おや、人間は自分のパートナーに特別な行為を向けられると 優越感や嫉妬を覚えると認識していますが、
Yuri and I are very much in love. That's not changing. It's unshakable.
なるほど。人の言うところのごちそうさまというやつですね。
Even this AI can feel the heat radiating off me. Okay then. Now what's Yuri talking with men, keeping a respectful distance. I can't hear what you're talking about, and while I am curious, this is about making Yuri look good, not me. Yuri doesn't seem to be in any trouble. She's used to communal living, so she might be serious, but she's not shy. Seems the two of them are interested in me, however, and before long, they both come in my direction.
シン様、こちらの方がなぜ私たちを見ていたかわかりました。
Oh, you do? Yuri replies while looking at the man next to her. Did you threaten him?
どうも、八の神様。
Hi. The man gives a quiet greeting. Ah, yes. Hello. I also bow a few times. Actually, I jet lagged. Not sure what this is yet. There's something about him. He has a calm atmosphere, and it makes me feel a little nervous. He's also older than I expected.
いや、あなたも8件なのですから、しっかりしてください。
I'm trying. Yuri gives a mild comment, standing up straight herself. She's right. I do have a position to think of. I tell it straight and relax my face. I'm Shin, the Hachi no Kami, but there is no need to keep things formal. The cafe is meant to be a place where people can relax.
はい。
The man offers a brief reply. Then he tilts his head, pauses for a moment, and continues.
すみません。私はあまり話すのは得意ではないもので、言葉を選ぶのに時間がかかります。
Same. I understand. It relieves me to hear him be so honest about himself.
昔のユーリ様のような感じですね。
私は今でも人と話すのが得意とは言いませんよ。
Yuri has reached a point where she can casually react to such comments from you. The Fox Mask looks a little more surprised at us chatting so casually with the talking armband. Of course, I can't see his face through the mask, but I can tell when he's looking just from the movements of his head. I think I've seen you looking at us before. Is there some reason for that?
店の問題などに気づいたのであれば、教えていただけるとありがたいですね。
Thanks you.
いや、
The man shakes his head. So this isn't a cafe thing? He really doesn't seem good at chatting, so Yuri takes over?
それがですね、彼は職人街でシン様が敵機と戦った際、命を助けられた方だというのですよ。
はい。あの時は助かりました。改めてお礼いたします。八の神様。それと、失礼なことを言ってしまい、お許しください。
Yeah? I tilt my head, not sure what he's talking about. My fight with the techie in the Cracker District, that was the little display Haruhime set up about a week after I awoke. Did I really save this man's life? I remember saving Selma's life and her child's. With this guy's.
ほら、あれですよ。私が駆け寄る前、最初にシン様に声をかけたのがこちらの方です。
Yuri provides some murmured backup?
ぼさっとしているののようなことを言われていたでしょ。
Ah, now I remember. There's a techie floating there, close enough to touch. I can't do anything. I just look at it. The surface of the techie has a luster to it, a sheen, and I see a dim reflection of my own stunned face.
ぼさっとしてるな！死ぬぞ！
I hear someone shout from behind. Oh, him! He's the one who called out to me. After that, the techie targeted him instead of me, and I saved him. Now I remember.
とっさのこととはいえ、いえ、正直に、あの時の私は、よくわからない八の神様を見下していました。もちろん、その後のあなたの強さを目にして、自分の間違いを理解しました。どのような処分でも受け入れます。
No, you snapped me out a big bristle bitch, but so no. The man is so honest to a fault almost. Punishment? From the perspective of the people, the swords have the authority to end life. This reminds me of meeting you, Yuri. It really takes me back.
だからどうしてあなたは八剣様の威厳が長続きしないのでしょうね。
Yuri looks at me with narrowed eyes. She doesn't seem to realize that it's that very angry that I've heard that's blowing away any authority I might have. She looks like it with their eyes narrowed. So no problem, hell yeah. I'm not punishing anyone. I didn't understand myself back then. And certainly not as a sword. I reply with a smile.
そうですか。
The man tilts his head again and then straightens up.
わかりました。お考えを変えることがあれば、いつでも改めてお伝えください。
If you speak me, Daddy, I will not say no. I won't be changing my mind. I gave her a bright laugh. This guy generally does everything by the book. Although I don't have a massive volume of context for all of Kanto. Why? It could almost be Yuri's father? What if he is?
礼と謝罪をさせていただきましたし、話はこれで終わりでしょうか。
The man Yuri brought over looks to me for confirmation we are done here. I don't want to hold him here if he doesn't like chatting. Yes, we're done. Thank you. I take some swords to pen from my sleeve and give 2 bills to him.
これは
You think you were being rude, but that was an emergency, and you were trying to save me. So thank you. I hope to see you here again sometime. I thank him with a smile. The man thinks for a moment, and then quietly takes the money.
おお、まるで八剣様のようですね。
Hey, progress. I mean, yes, I actually am one of those. Sometimes I wonder what Yuri really thinks about me. Food. Although sometimes I forget I am a sword myself. From her perspective, I'm probably the ditzy, easily pounced on bimbo with zero authority. That's you.
それでは。
The man bows his head again and then does just that. Leaves. I watch him go. He's not a great orator, but he sticks to his proverbial guns.
よかったですね、シン様。見られている意味もわかりましたし、何よりも彼の命を救ったのはあなたなのですから。
Yuri has plenty of praise for me. Well, that is true. I saved him almost unconsciously. Pretty much cornered myself in that moment. It's actually kind of embarrassing to recall my feelings from that time. I thought it was gonna be some kind of like an evil guy with some evil plan. I also have to put aside the fact that the whole thing was arranged by Haruhina. Enough about me. You did a good job talking to that customer, Yuri.
声をかけるときは緊張しましたが、今の方は落ち着いていて話しやすい方でしたから。
Yuri is being modest, but she sounds happy too. Isn't that just everyone in Kanto?
話す人たちはよく話していますよ。
八剣でない方では、染様や四季博士という例もあります。
I'm not sure those are the best examples for comparison. Okay then. Having a little more leeway at work let us chat with people like this. It's fun, isn't it?
喫茶店が八剣様と触れ合える場ということなら、あなたもその中にいるのですから。
Ah, yeah, that's true.
そういえば、今日は他の八剣の方がどなたも来ませんね。
Yuri appears along the path leading back to the Crafters District. I guess everyone is busy. I saw Haruhime about an hour ago. She said she was going to the Birthday Crafters District.
今朝は、春姫様と話されたのですか？
That definitely gets a response from Kanta's biggest Haruhime fan. Yeah, just a little. She helped me out with something.
相談ですか？何かお困りごとか、また新しいことですか？
Yes to all that. Yuri seems keen to make it clear that she's here for me too. I was chatting with her about marrying you, actually. I scratched my cheek, embarrassed.
ああ。
Yuri's face blushes red too, and she gives a nod. She probably still doesn't have a sense of what getting married means, but she knows enough that it's an expression of love for me.
改めて、結婚のことを聞いてもよろしいですか？
Am I all ears? Yuri peers up at me. She's embarrassed, but more than that, happy and interested. She's so cute.
あれから結婚の意味を考えられているようですが、ひとまずそれは抜きに、古代の結婚の具体的な流れはどうなっているのでしょう？
Sure, I'll try to explain it as simply as I can. Removing out the red tape, a marriage in the past involved a celebration called a wedding.
ふむふむ。
Yuri sent this new knowledge without comment. Much showered by all their friends, Chiu getting married put on special clothing and swear to eternal love in front of God.
猫様に誓うのですか？
Yes. Well, a cat will do for Kanta, too cute. we need to send a costume for our little kitten. A priest costume. I can just imagine it looking so adorable and I pick up one of the many wandering cats and give it a hug. There's no need to create other gods or relations. The cat will do. Then they exchange strings as a symbol of their eternal love. Kiss. And then everyone eats and drinks together.
普通に楽しそうですね。
She's right, it does. And Yuri has a big smile on her face.
しかし、着飾るというのは染さんにお願いできそうですが、指輪ですか。
I think we should skip the rings in Kanto. It's hard to find gemstones or metals in Kanto. And if there was any Teki corruption remaining, then they might squeeze our fingers off. Like some kind of cursed item. Once the wedding ends, we'll also have to skip the honeymoon in Kanto. So we'll head to our house and start our life together.
二人で暮らす。
If you're happy with the arrangement, we can start with you leaving the dorms and coming to live in my room. We're still working out new residences, so that seems like a good solution to start with.
同じ部屋で暮らすとは、大丈夫でしょうか？
I'm fine with it. Yuri sounds very serious. Huh? Is there some kind of a problem?
私、あなたと同じ部屋で寝起きするとなると、前を自分を抑えられる自信は全くないのですが。
Like that one time you probably drooled over and sniffed me while I was passed out? Maybe? I'm still not really sure what you did to me or tried to do to me.
というか、考えただ
Just
けで
punch me, that is.
少しムラムラしてきてしまいました。
Keep it in your pants. My body won't be able to take it. That's the general flow of marriage anyway. You doesn't have anything to add, which suggests I covered all the points.
そうですか。
Something funny?
結婚式。いいですね。すごくいいですね。
Yuri looks up into the sky, repeating the terms to herself. Then she looks back at me with a beautiful smile on her face.
私はあなたへの永遠の愛を誓います。
Ah, yes, thank you. I love you too. We've come this far, but she's always so direct. I feel a little happy but embarrassed. She's right. I've been worried about the form and format of marriage, but mentally we're basically already there. There's no need to think too seriously about anything else. Although I could really use a wedding magazine right now. Maybe I should set up the publishing house too. And then...
あ、春姫様と冬人様とお客さんが来ましたね。
Yuri notices them coming down the path behind me. The 2 swords and about 10 fox masks all line up.
こんにちは、シン、ユリ。
Hey. Arihime gives a cheerful greeting. You seem to be in a good mood.
職人街の修復が終わりました。
Hey.
せっかくなので手伝ってもらったことにお金をお渡ししまして、みんなでここで休憩しようということになりました。
I see. Good idea. A treat for the workers. Not a bad way to spend their money.
双子は来ていないようだね。
Fuyuda looks around, checking out the situation in the cafe.
今日の昼の見回りはどなたなのですか？
私だよ。春の様子を見ていてここに来るのが遅れた。
茜は昨日の夜の見回りでしたし、葵は今日の夜の見回りですから、おそらく2人とも昼寝しているのでしょう。
How cute.
はい。寝ている姿を思い浮かべるだけなら可愛いものです。
Arudler sounds pretty pleased by the thought, despite the fact she normally has such trouble with the 2 of them. I do have to get a look at the twins sleeping as well.
さて早速ですが、以前と同じように私と冬人でお店をお手伝いしますから、シンとユーリは少し休んでいて良いですよ。
今日は忙しくないので、私は休む必要はありません。
Yuri timidly hesitates. I'm feeling fine today as well. No need to take a break. I also decided to turn down the offer today. But Arihime has a smile on her face and a hand on her cheek.
今日は職人街の復旧を手伝ってくれた方々を私がねぎらいたくあるのです。
Ah, that makes sense. If that's the reason, then I do be happy to let you handle it. There is no reason to fight too hard against being given some time off.
シン様、そうであれば休憩ですか？
Yeah, why not? Rather than quit for today, let's just take an hour off. We're not going to leave the cafe completely, but just take it easy around here. It's going to get busy around noon, so we can come back to help around then. I'll be behind the building over there. Barking like wild rabbits. Just come find us if you need us.
わかりました。
私は関係ないのだが付き合うか。
Fuyuta has a point. He hasn't been helping with the restoration, but he's still being forced to help with the cafe. Well, he seems to be enjoying it, so I keep my mouth shut. With that, Yuri and I circle around behind the cafe building, presumably to take a rest in the shade. But actually, maybe not! Something suddenly presses into me, pushing me hard against the wall. Huh? What's going on? I don't feel pain like I've been attacked, but I am surprised by how sudden this all is. Hold on! I've been in this position before! There it goes, slowly filled with passion, and we're still continuing. I better do that. I'm not gonna bend her over. Okay. Just some nice stuff from our personal maid. Anyways, I'm worn out. No, I would not like to. I will not continuing. I saw you as I climb up the hill on the way to the ocean, like we did the other day. Not physically, mentally. I'm feeling pretty light and breezy around the groin region, but mentally, it was exhausting. My semen rang out at me with so many people around the cafe. Mind you, I'm also super happy about it. Good for you. I can be better than bagging the girl of your dreams and she turns out to be horny as fuck. But even knowing that that's the best thing I ever heard. But even knowing that Kanata has come in of housing, I'm still surprised it makes other sex the norm.
シン様、大丈夫ですか？
I pull up slowly to the top of the hill to find Yuri worrying about me. I would be if you
hold my hand instead of my dick while I walk.
There's no sign of her sexy time Yuri persona. She's completely back to normal. Ah, yeah, I'm fine.
すみません。今日も海を見たいと言ってしまって。
There we finished work at the cafe. I asked Yuri what she felt like doing. The result was this: coming out to the beach again. It's fine. I like looking at the ocean too.
そうですか。
To be most accurate, I like seeing you smile as you look at the ocean.
あまりそういう恥ずかしいことは言わないでください。照れます。
Yuri pops up her face in mock anger. She isn't being serious, but she looks so cute. Then, looks like we got a problem today. I look around, surveying the area, when I notice something. I'm doing the normal take check, and this isn't a distant black dot, but one pretty close, hovering over the ocean.
あれですね。
Yuri's expression tightens. Oh, she's seen it. It's far enough away that it hasn't spotted us, but it's also headed slowly in our direction. It's coming this way.
避けるのは簡単ですが、放っておくと 1,2 時間で農地にたどり着きそうですね。
Yuri checks the direction it's heading, the path we took to get here, the nods. Handling this kind of tech is exactly what the patrolling sword said to do.
今日は海へ行くのは諦めて、戻って春姫様たちに備えてもらいましょうか。残念ですが。
Yuri isn't asking. She's deciding this is the best course of action. That would be the safest for sure. Prepared and ready for its arrival, this techie wouldn't stand a chance. However, a shame, you said. It is a shame, isn't it? I have my own thoughts on the matter. Yuri said it's a shame that we can't go to the ocean. And I also think it's a shame we can't do that. More than that, I am a sword. In order to live my life with Yuri, I have accepted my role as Hachi no Kami. Yuri looks at me quietly while I think. She knows what I'm planning. I am going to defeat that techie. Not so long ago, Yuri would have told me not to be so reckless. But this time, she just waits for me to speak again. To decide whether to fight the techie or not. Yuri, I know I shouldn't really be asking this, but I look her right in the eyes. Do you believe in me? One of the lowest rank of techie blew my right arm off not so long ago. The threat to my life sent me into a rampage, meaning that it all worked out in the end. But it was still a defeat. And nothing physically has changed with me since that moment. I went to the valley with the twins to train, but you picked that session to start talking, which kind of cut things short. I was defeated by Haruhime. I hadn't won a single battle. The only thing that has changed is my heart. Can I believe in that?
信じます。
Yuri makes it clear, with no hesitation.
信じるに決まっています。あなたは八剣様です。それ以上に、私が信じた男です。あなたに、あの鉄器を倒せないはずがありません。
Yuri continues, just going head on.
信じてくれるかという質問自体、心の迷いというより、私を戦いに巻き込むことを気遣ってしたことでしょう。ご自身の心のままに決断してください。
Wow. She really is the best freaking girlfriend. I worked myself into something of a corner, in fact. And now that I really have to fight this thing, let's do it. I make the decision. This isn't like the Cryphon's District battle. My heart is clear of doubt. I can't defeat that techie. I take that truth for granted. I start to move down to hell.
待ってください。
Yuri stops me. I'm going to need my voice, so I just look at her.
お願いがあります。
Now there are some hints of tension in her tone.
あの鉄器を砕く役、私に任せていただけませんか？
Wait, what? That surprises me. Yuri senses my reaction and continues.
もちろん、私に敵機は倒せません。だからこそ、あなたの言霊の力を私に預けていただけませんか？私も一緒に戦わせてください。
Okay. Now I see what she's asking. I understand her request. She wants me to use the kotodama for crushing steel, not on myself, but on her. Is such a thing even possible? One way to find out. I don't see why not. One of the biggest differences between the kotodama and other powers is being able to share its effects with other people. Words have the power to connect people together. I think to myself, the best choice would be for me to fight it myself. I could accelerate myself and attack not from head on, but from the sides. I don't need to risk facing it down like I did before. I can fight in other ways now. Yuri knows this too. But still, she's asking for me to let her handle this. This is a question of the heart.
私を信じてください。
Oh, I do. My response is almost unconscious. Just like she believes in me, I believe in her. We join hands and head down to hell. We stand on the edge of the lake and watch the Teki coming towards us. It's now 200 meters away, the detection distance for a spear. I feel sweat in the palm of her hand, but it's not from nerves. This is just a hot summer day.
お願いします。
Yuri murmurs to me. I keep my eyes fixed ahead and not in reply. I am the god of words. I speak of evil and I speak of good. I say the words. Words that make courage swell up inside me. Then I squeeze the hand of Yuri's that I'm holding. Honestly, this is far more cooler than the ones in Butsutsumi. Yuri! Your fists can shatter steel!
受け取りました。
Yuri gives a quiet nod. The power of the kotodama doesn't provide any physical changes. I can't feel whatever Yuri is feeling within her fists. But I still believe in her. Believing in other people isn't an easy thing to do. I say nothing more and fall back so I'm not in the way. I don't even tell her to be careful. There is no need to. No need to worry. We can do this. Then the Teki notices Yuri. It was moving slowly over the lake, but now it starts to accelerate towards her. It still isn't going out that fast, but its massive size causes ripples to form underwater. It carries to 200 meters in no time at all. They'll see the results of the kotodama soon enough. Yuri quietly prepares herself. She isn't planning on avoiding anything at all. She's taking this one head on. It reminds me of seeing Haruhime fighting that Teki in the fields the day after I awoke. It reminds me of Yuri fighting her beloved ruler, pushing down her panic to meet her own challenge head on. Those two events overlap in front of me.
来なさい、敵。
Yuri finally speaks, just a few words. The Teki isn't responding to that specifically, just closing in due to its fundamental reason for existence: killing humans. Yuri unleashes a mighty punch with her right arm. If the kotodama has taken effect, then she shouldn't even need to put any power behind it. But she does so anyway. This is the attack that knocked the Ishinokami of Kanta to the ground. She thrust her arm forward, as though recreating that moment.
砕けろ！
A loud metallic impact rings out. Considering the difference in mass, Yuri should have been rolled over, squished into the ground, where she stood, but she's still just standing there. Hideki, meanwhile, flies off like a paper balloon, smashing into pieces as it goes. And splashing into the lake! Holy shit, it worked! She did it! Water is thrown up into the air. The spray of water washes down over us, while countless ripples appear on the surface of the lake. She's okay, hopefully. Silence. At least for rest. A few moments pass. More moments pass. The Tiki doesn't come back up. It really was smashed. We won. Neither Yuri nor I express any large reactions, except for the narrator. We did it. We knew we would. Even so, there's definitely some sweat on my back. It's not easy to believe. It really isn't.
お見事です。
You is the first to speak. At her voice, I finally let myself react. I wipe the sweat off my face and neck, and it flicks away. Yuri, well done. I praise Yuri for her performance too. She remains on alert for a little longer than me, and then... Yuri suddenly shouts. I'm surprised. She isn't shouting especially loudly. It's not rage or even fear. It's a bright and cheerful exclamation of joy.
やったすごい神様私がやりました私が敵を倒したんですよ
Yuri is swimming happily in the water, overjoyed with her performance.
私が自分の手で敵を倒すことなど一生経験できないことだと思ったのにこれがその手応えなんですねあなたや春姫様や八犬様たちの手応えなんですねすごいすごいすごいすごいすごいすごい
Yuri's actually leaping around. I'm surprised myself by how different from normal she's acting. I'm so very proud of her, but also understand where she's coming from. Everyone living in Kanta, apart from the swords, has lived in fear of the Teki. They will now experience, not once in their lives, the sensation of defeating one of their oppressors. They are left to feel powerless, faced with that massive steel bulk and those impenetrable defenses. Of course, even with the kotodama power, this isn't something just anyone could do. The perfection of Yuri's single attack was honed by all the training to face off against Haruhime.
神様神様
Yes, I'm very proud of you. Yuri is waving from the side of the lake, keen to make sure I'm watching her.
神様私はあなたを好きになって本当によかった
You fell for me again. Oh.
私は幸せ者ですカントの誰よりも幸せな女です
Well, I got honestly, but that's good. Against a stunning samurai backdrop and covered in sweat herself, Yuri waves at me. I'm glad. I raise my hand in reply, but my mouth lifting at the corners. I'm happy to hear how she feels, I'm not denying that. But still, I wish she wouldn't shout things like that quite so loudly. Nah, that's okay. She did something epic with our powers on top. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her baby. Honestly. A few days later. So this is the kind of design wedding dresses would have. I am at Summer Studio putting brush to paper again and showing her what wedding dresses look like.
制服や喫茶店の時にも絵で描いてもらった洋服ってやつだね。 目立つ特徴は上から下まで白一色で裾が長くて広がっているわけか。
Soma observes my work closely. Well, my drawings are just to give you an idea. You do things your way, just like usual, Soma.
任されたが、結婚式ってやつで有利嬢ちゃんを飾るためのものなら、今回は私の趣味を出す必要はあまりないだろうさ。
Soma is a seamstress at heart and can't deny her innate understanding that a simple design will benefit Yuri the best.
はあ、そういうものですかね。
Yuri, who is nominally tagging along, still doesn't seem to quite get it.
私からすると、袖が長いし、ひらひらとした飾りが多く、動きづらそうだな、というのが一番の感想なのですが。
これを着て動き回るものではありませんから。
If something does happen, I'm sure you'll look super cute, quickly ripping the dress down to size and rushing down.
私が作るものなんだから丁寧に扱ってほしいね。
Someone knows I'm joking, but still feels the need to comment.
で、有利嬢ちゃんの寸法は制服の時から変わっていないね。
はい、少し筋肉はついたかもですが、まだ一月も経っていませんし、体型は変わっていません。
Yuri slaps her arms as she speaks. She looks pretty masculine doing it. That's my girl. That's my husband, everybody. Soma, you got any questions?
いや、服として聞くことはないね。絵を描きながらの神様の説明で、結婚式ってやつの雰囲気も分かったとは思う。あと聞くことといえば、いつまでに作ればいいんだい？
This isn't exactly a rush job. I scratched my cheek. We're making preparations for the wedding, but we don't actually have a date yet.
いつやるか決まっていないのか？
Realistically,
例の結婚をオーナーとユーリ様だけの催しでなく、カントにとって意義のあるものとして形成するという部分が進んでいませんからね。
なんだい、そんな小難しいことは後回しにして、有利嬢ちゃんのために早めにやってしまえばいいでしょうに。
Soma sounds a lot like Haruhime. From those living in Kanta, that's just what a sword does. Yeah, well, I'm aware of that. I just have to be... Stop looking at me like I'm some sort of snack, Yuri. I just have to a pain in the ass personality when it comes to these things.
私からすれば、神様にしては珍しい意地を感じますね。
Yuri gives a wry laugh.
神様の意地ってのはよくわからないけど、有利嬢ちゃんはそれでいいのかい？
Soma doesn't ask me, but Yuri. Yuri replies with a smile.
はい。私はすでに神様と結ばれていて幸せですから。いつまでも待てます。それに、私との結婚という儀式が大事だからと、神様が真剣に頑張っているわけで、それだけ愛されているのだなと嬉しい気分です。
Yeah. She smiles. She can come out with some crazy corny stuff sometimes.
おっと、やぶへびだった。まったく、私も恋愛で男を選ぶべきだったかね。
Soma gives a smile, sidestepping that crackle patch.
オーナーとユーリ様の結婚がうまくいき、制度化すれば、ソメ様も今後、そういう相手を見つける機会を得られるでしょう。
そうだね。家とか家庭ってものができて、3人4人で暮らせる建物をもらえるなら、うちの子と長く一緒にいられるんだから悪くない。
Soma looks towards the back room where her baby is probably sleeping. Under the current Kanto system, once your baby exhibits his powers, he will go into group living. This new system would give them maybe 10 more years together. Well, once it's instated, they'll also have to tackle the problem of children being separated from their parents in the near future as well.
そういえば、私に神様との子ができたとき、
I will get pregnant as
先
well.
達であるソメさんにいろいろと話を聞かせてもらえればと思います。
Yuri is still smiling. I can't help giving a startup surprise at this.
腹が出てきた時のめんどくささやお産の大変さとかいろいろと話してあげられることはあるね。
Thanks, that would help me a lot. Sama replies with a smile and chunked the banter.
ただ一の神に挑んだ有利嬢ちゃんならなんてことないだろうさ。
はい、そうであればと思います。
むしろ、オーナーとユーリ様のお子様については、生まれた後に言霊使いであった時の方が大変でしょうね。
あ、そうですね。そこまでは考えていませんでした。
言霊使いの能力者は子育てが大変だからね。
うかつな言葉が言霊として周囲に影響を及ぼしてしまいますね。
そうですね。でも、神様と春姫様がいますから、きっと大丈夫です。ね。
Yuri looks at me with a smile. Yeah, fine. I can only respond with a reflexive nod. This future that is 2 women and 1 AI are compiling so smoothly it's making my heart race. But I'm ready to get married, so I need to accept all this other stuff too. Although it might take a little longer to get accustomed to absolutely everything.
とにもかくにも、今後もいろいろとよろしくお願いいたします、ソム様。
As I get wrapped up in my own thoughts, Yuri brings the conversation to a close with a respectful nod. We've been relying heavily on Summit for help lately, both with the dress and for baby advice.
私に様はいらないよ。むしろ今後は私が有利嬢ちゃんを有利様って呼んだ方が良くなるかもしれないね。
そんなことは絶対にありえませんから。
Yuri blushes red in surprise at Summit's suggestion.
いやいや、あの日の春姫様との戦いはそれだけすごかったからね。
Oh man, you should have seen her punch at Tiki and shattering that bitch. Sama is making a joke of it, but I'm sure she genuinely means it. Sama is a woman of Kanto, meaning she measures things in strength, and Yuri has surely caught her eye in that regard. Sounds good so far.
あの日の戦いがすごかったと言われましたもん。私が様などと呼ばれる恐れ多いことはありません。ありませんから。
Yuri sounds angry while her face bright red. Of course, she isn't actually angry at her. She's just struggling to deal with all the praise coming her way. That serious nature is the foundation of her appeal and her hard-working nature. But it can also be a disadvantage. A cute disadvantage, but still.
おやもう、そういう反応になるのか。
Sama hasn't bantered with Yuri all that much, and she still seems to be finding her footing. Yep, well, that's who we are dealing with.
そうらしいね。悪いことをした。
Sama and I share a rueful laugh.
二人で何を話しているのですか。冗談でも、私のようなものを八犬様方のように呼ぶことは問題です。確かに、春姫様との手合わせで勝負になることまでは示しましたが、それとこれとはまるで話の違うことです。
Yes, Yuri, cool your jets. Knowing she isn't going to get the reference, I still push her towards the studio exit. Must retreat and regroup prior to deal with this.
しかし、神様、私がそのように言われるなどありえないと。
Enough. Someone was joking. Well, half joking. But it's an indication of what we expect from your future.
オーナー、本当のことも今は火に油です。グダグダでふにゃふにゃです。
Even the AI is kidding around now. Well, she did learn from the best. I get it. I continue to push Yuri towards Agris. I'll leave this with you, Isona.
あいよ、有利の嬢ちゃんもドレスは楽しみにしてな。
ですから話はまだ。
No. Okay. Muscle and judgment. I may need to take power for this one too. Yuri's shadow isn't using her full strength, but it's still hard to push her. I enchant myself with that kotodama and push her back into the street. She's still complaining as we go. That's cute.
まったく。何ですか、神様。
Oh, nothing, Lady Yuri. Setting the feet after we reach the street, Yuri gives up her assistance and fixes her clothing. With Soma gone, her complaining has died down, and she's back to normal. You don't take praise well, do you?
当然です。私を褒める要素がどこにありますか？
Yuri actually sounds proud, placing a hand on her chest. Oh, there's plenty. First, cuteness. Then, you're hardworking, serious, polite, and cute, sexy. You got a great whack, and so cute.
この場であなたとの決着をつけた方がいいのですかね？
She glares at me, and it's a powerful glare. But her cheeks are flushed. Did I mention she's cute? No, you didn't. Enough kidding around anyway. Someone's maybe sleeping back there. You don't want to wake him up?
そうですね。そうでした。
Yuri's eyes widen and her anger vanishes.
すみません。そういうことまで考えていませんでした。諌めてくれてありがとうございます。
And something's going to affect other people as well. She's very good at admitting it and stopping. Then the bell that tells the time countdown begins to chime. 1, 2, a bell of 10 rings.
10時ですね。
We've still got some leeway, but shall we head over to the cafe?
開店まで1時間ありますが、どこへ行くにも何をするにも中途半端ですね。
Yuri gives a distracted nod. Just because we have a little time, that doesn't mean what happened on our break is going to happen again. No, it doesn't! What a good response. That alone is almost enough to make me cave. But no, I don't care how cute she is, I'm not going to be staggering on unsteady legs through an entire shift.
仕方ありません。いつもより丁寧に掃き掃除をしたり、皆が飲み食いする足元の長い雑草でも抜いていましょうか。
Sounds good. We start walking. I am familiar with the Catbirds district by now, and we both become even better known by working at the cafe. So people notice us and offer waves as we walk by. I still don't think I deserve any special attention. I don't take it to quite the extremes that Yuri does. But receiving respect as a sword rubs me the wrong way. Not because I'm humble, but because I haven't really done much yet. Everything is peaceful anyway. A foxman carrying some supplies looks in our direction and notices us as well. I think I still can't tell them apart, not precisely, but I think it's the guy from the cafe the other day. The one who thanked me for saving his life. We aren't really close enough to talk, so I just give him a wave. He doesn't respond. Huh? That feels a little out of place. I even stopped walking. It wasn't that he ignored me, surely not. More that he wasn't looking at me, but at something else. I traced his line of sight and worked it out. It wasn't about what he was looking at. It was just Yuri, now a few steps ahead of me. According to his tale yesterday, he had wanted to thank me, but it feels like Yuri is the one he's actually interested in, for some reason.
どうしました、シン様？
Could it really be her papa? Yuri finally notices I've stopped and calls back to me. Sorry, can you go on ahead?
わかりました。トイレですかね。
She gives a casual response and moves on. After watching her leave, I move over to the fox mask. He finally notices me, giving a small gasp of surprise, and then bowing his head in greeting. Hello.
どうも、八の神様。
He has that same calm, collected atmosphere around himself. It's not a youthful calm of Fuyuhita, but a solid stability obtained by years of living. He said he wasn't a great talker, but it feels like he doesn't need to be. Anyway, there's something I do like to ask you. He seemed to be paying Yuri a lot of attention these last few days. It's very small, but the man makes another sound of surprise at being noticed.
はい。あの子は、いえ、ユーリさんは目立ちますから。
Indeed, she does. He doesn't lie, but openly admits it, increasing my impression that at his core, he is a good person. Which only makes it harder for me to understand why he's so fixated on Yuri. There is a gap in their ages, I can't be sure, but it doesn't feel romantic. I'm just going to ask, why do you pay her so much more attention than anyone else does? The man is shaken just a little by my question. He thinks for a second or two.
その質問に答えることは命令でしょうか?
Oh boy! It's been a while since I heard that one. And then it clicks. The reason why everything he does feels so nostalgic to me. He is really her papa. He's exactly like Yuri was when I first met her. I'm not ordering you to do anything. Pay no heed to my being one of the swords. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. I lay out the situation with a smile. This was what I should have said to Yuri from the beginning.
少し考えさせてください。
The man gives his reply. Then he stops right in front of me. I can't see his expression through the mask, but the fact he really is thinking it about right here. It's also just like her.
ユーリさんは私の娘なんです。
Having reached the decision, he suddenly speaks again.
huh?
I can't stop my exclamation from popping out. Hold on, you're Yuri's father?
はい。立場としては父親です。
He gives me an honest response, now that he's told me the truth. Wow, I see. That makes sense. It's a surprise, but now everything finally fits into place. There's no talk of individual families in Kanto, but Yuri must have parents out there somewhere. And does Yuri know about this?
気づいていないでしょう。ユーリさんには話していません。
The man shakes his head.
恥ずかしながら、あの子と春姫様の勝負の後、ようやく自分にも娘がいたなと思い出したのです。
ユーリ様の生まれを考えれば、おおよそ20年ほど前の話でしょうし、関東の風習では、親子であっても顔を合わせませんから、仕方のないことかと。
Yeah, I guess not. I accept Yu's answer while still trying to accept the whole situation. They're both awkward to Yuri's father. Father-in-law!
今さら父親だという気もありませんが、すみません。意識してしまうと、つい目で追ってしまうようです。
He finally explains why he's been looking at her all the time. Well, that explains a lot. Thank you for sharing that with me. I thank him, but I also want to spend a little longer on this topic. Do you have some time right now?
荷運びの途中でしたが。
He looks over, I presume behind the mask, at the cart that's placed nearby. It's filled with farming tools, hand towels, tubs, and other items he's collected from the Crafters District. He must be carrying them down to the fields. I'll help out, if you can make some time to talk to me.
え?
Now that really surprises him.
いえ、八軒様にそのようなことをさせるわけにはいきません。
You two really are related. Now that I know the truth, I'm surprised I didn't see it before. But I am not taking no for an answer. I don't want to throw my weight around a sword, but I'll do it if I have to. The field's right. I'll go on ahead. Just come at your own pace. I'll have a word with your supervisor. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I cut him off, grab the cart before he can complain, and start running. Here we go! It doesn't take long. I arrive at the fields with the fox mask trotting along not so far behind. I put down the cart, talk to his supervisor, and make some time to chat with Yuri's father.
なるほど。新しい蜂の神様は奇妙なお方だ。
After joining the guards and doing some odd jobs, I settle down with Yuri's father at the edge of the fields. Maybe he thinks I am a weirdo. It's hard to read his emotions thanks to the fox mask. Hey, you can take that mask off if you like.
いいえ、それはちょっと。
He has some understandable resistance to removing the mask.
ご命令であれば従いますが。
No, I do never give such an order. It's up to you. Yuri is just like Yuri was back when I first met her. As King, this name might also apply unwanted pressure at this point. Thank you for humoring me even though you have to work.
いえ、お気になさらず。
He's looking around, obviously concerned about the other people working around us. I do better keep it short. I still have gaps in my accounting knowledge, so you don't need to answer if you don't want to. But can I ask about when Yuri was born?
ええ、大した話ではありませんが。
He'll lift his chin a little. With his head tilted upwards, he must be recalling the past.
20年くらい前のことですが、私はある女にこうなそうと頼まれました。私は彼女のことを全く知りませんでしたが、彼女はたまたま農地を通りかかった時、面を外して汗を拭う私が気になったのだそうです。彼女は海で塩作りをしている火の能力者で、本来ただの怪力しかない私とは釣り合わないものでした。
As I come to expect from Kata by now, evaluating a prospective partner starts from their powers. What was her name?
すみません。一度か二度は聞いたかもしれませんが、それすら覚えていないのです。ただ、ユーリさんを産んで数年後、彼女は鉄器に襲われて死んだとは聞きました。
Oh. So Yuri's mother is deceased.
彼女は美しく、気の強い、良い能力者だったのですが。
Kanta might not have the concept of families, but he still seems to have had feelings for her. It's not my place to stump all over his memories with my muddy curiosity. Getting back to Yuri, after she was born, how much did you know about her?
ほとんど知りません。
The man shakes his head.
私と女は宿舎が違い、生まれたユーリさんは向こうの宿舎で育てられていたはずです。私が最後に聞いたユーリさんの話は、私と同じ怪力の能力が発現したということです。
That looks down a little. It really is only the slightest movement of his chin. But I sense all sorts of things behind it.
私はそこでユーリさんへの興味を失いました。子は私の力を引き継いでしまったか、母親の力を継げばよかっただろうに、残念なことだと。
He speaks quietly. He doesn't mean anything nasty by it. If he has the same feelings as Yuri on the topic, then he doesn't have much confidence in his abilities. With nothing but enchant strength, he can't hope to become a sword. And then, more recently, when Yuri and Haruhime had their fight, you realized that she was your daughter?
ええ。
He gives a clear nod. Apart from with some children, some relatives, this kind of thing is normal in Kanto.
最初はただの怪力の女が春姫様に挑むと聞き、まさかと驚きました。驚いてからバカなことをすると私は笑いました。あの戦いを目にする前、私はわずかにでも笑ってしまったのです。
He confesses to me and laughs at himself.
あの戦いはすごかった。こんな私でも鳥肌が立ちました。
The result? A girl with nothing but enchant strength almost cornered to Ichi no Kami? The result? Yuri becoming a beacon of hope for the regular people of Kanto? The result? This man remembering that Yuri was his daughter?
話と言ってもこのくらいのことです。
He finishes his account. That's all he has. He isn't planning on playing the father now. He remembered the truth and couldn't help but look at her. That's all. Okay. I quietly accept his words. If he were living in the past, I might have suggested he still come forward as her father. But there's almost no real concept of family in Kanto. Father is just a meaningless word. And yet, I want to do something. I'm thinking, I wish I could do something.
オーナー
You notice it's a fallen silent? The man is surprised by the voice from the bracelet. His reaction was unreasonably cute, but I pushed that aside. I should tell you, Yuri and I are together, if that's the term.
あ、そうなのですか？
The man is surprised again.
それはすごい。ユーリさんが言霊使いの八の神様に小種が欲しいと頼めるとは、春姫様との戦いの報奨ですかね。
Nope, not really. That's not what this is. I wave him down before he gets too impressed by the wrong end of the stick. Although it's an understandable mistake to make in Kanto, we're actually in love.
おお。
The man seems even more impressed by this. Yuri is a fine young woman. I was attracted to her.
そうですか。それは良い話です。彼女は本当にすごい。
He does sound very impressed. There is even some laughter mixed in there. He's a good man. It seems the complicated feelings a father can have towards the lover of his daughter aren't really a thing here in Kanto. I'm just doing the right thing, telling him that we're lovers. And now, the main event. There is something I do like to ask you. I speak up. I have a gentle smile on my face. This isn't a sword order, and even if you do this, it might not change anything. The relationship between children and parents. The relationship between an awkward child and parent. I don't like to interfere, and yet I am a pretty interfering person. If it really is exactly like Yuri, then I have a good way to broach this topic. I'll make all the arrangements. If you do like to have a fight with Yuri, that's my answer.
Huh?
This time, the man is stunned. If the people of Kanto have trouble talking about things, then this is the answer. If we accept that, they might find value in fighting instead. Like Yuri taking on Haruhime. But it doesn't have to be anything quite so grand. Just a sparring match would do it. It's still a fine way for him to impart his feelings. The man falls silent. He's thinking behind that mask. This might be a long one. 5 minutes? Maybe even 10? But I decide to wait in silence until he can reply. I already know the answer he's going to come out with. If he's a man related to Yuri, I can believe in him. And after a long length of time, he finally gives his reply.
わかりました。そのお話、お受けします。
Yuri 05 Full Metal Alchemist. Okay. We can end the episode here. I got some tears in my eyes coming out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another episode real soon. This guy really does look like a Bond bitch. Wow, he looks like he is about to moan like a This is kind of cute.